The position vectors of points P and Q are given. Question A, find the vector equation of the line that passes through P and Q. So it is given 2 points P and Q, so that position vector of P and position vector of Q are given. And what is the position vector? It's a vector which starts at the origin, and since coordinates of the origin are 0, 0, 0, and we know that coordinates of a vector are what? Coordinates of the endpoint minus the coordinates of the starting point. And for this problem it's not required, but in general it may be useful. We can say that coordinates of the point P are 1, 2, negative 1, different meanings but the same values. I mean coordinates of a point and coordinates of a position vector, and Q 7, 3, negative 4. And what is the equation of a line? It looks like position vector of any point on the line can be given or can be found as position vector of any point on the line. We can choose OP or OQ as a position vector of any point on the line. Let's choose OP, so it becomes 1, 2, negative 1 plus some parameter and multiplied by the direction vector. Direction vector is a vector of any length. Length doesn't matter, which is parallel to a given line. It's not necessary that this vector lies on a given line. It may be on another line. It doesn't matter, but it should be parallel to our line. You remember that if you move a vector parallelly, its coordinates remain the same. So as a vector which is parallel to our line, or as a direction vector, we can choose PQ vector. And actually any multiple, if we say about coordinates of PQ, we can choose any multiple of PQ. So let's find PQ. PQ vector, its coordinates can be found as its directly difference. It's OQ minus OP. It's directly a rule for difference, or you may use a triangle rule for the sum, and PQ becomes what? PO plus OQ, and PO it's minus OP, and you get the same. Or you may say that coordinates of points are these values, and then coordinates of a vector can be found as coordinates of the endpoint 7, 3, negative 4, minus, 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 coordinates of the starting point, so 1, 2, negative 1, and hence PQ is or has coordinates 6, 1, negative 3, and we can take any multiple of this vector as direction vector 6, 1, negative 3, and it's the required equation of the line through P and Q. And question B, the line through P and Q is perpendicular to the vector. Find the value of n. So if two vectors are perpendicular, we know that their dot product is equal to 0. But what vector should be chosen? A given vector with coordinates 2, 0, n, and PQ or any multiple or this direction vector. So PQ, which is 6, 1, negative 3. So it is given that another vector, this vector, it's this one, and is perpendicular to a given line. And if it is perpendicular to a given line, it means that it will be perpendicular to the direction vector of this line, or PQ vector will be perpendicular to PQ vector, and then this vector dot product and with PQ gives 0. So dot product is 0, and how to find the dot product? X by x, y plus y by y plus z by z. So it becomes 2 times 6 plus 0 times 1 plus n times negative 3, and is 0. So it becomes 12 minus 3, n is 4, and n is 0, and n is 4. And that's all for this question.